Anyway. Wallahi, I loved you guys, mashallah. You guys are zor quiet. That's really good. Well done. Today we're going to learn Welsh, Zamana Welsh, because we all live in Wales, so we all have to know Welsh as well. Like, we don't have to, but it's nice to learn your language in the country that you're living in, isn't it? Well, I love Welsh. Even I'm Kurdish, I love Welsh, seriously, because I love learning languages. I know 6 languages, but I used to know 5, but now 6 because I know Sorani as well. Sorani is the language. Anyway. All right, there's 2 kinds of Welsh sentences. The first one is a normal, regular sentence, like English. So, a person, a who, a verb, and an object, and an additional information in the first sentence. For example, I like to learn Welsh, which is Dwi'n hoffi dysgu Cymraeg. So, person is Dwi'n, that's a person. The verb is like to learn, so hoffi dysgu, that's the verb. And then an object, which is the language, Welsh, Cymraeg. Get me? And then, for example, she likes to learn Welsh with friends in the Welsh class, which is Mae hi'n hoffi dysgu Cymraeg gyda ffrindiau yn y dosbarth Cymraeg, which is, the person is she, the verb is like to learn, so hoffi dysgu, the object is the Welsh language, the additional information that they gave is with friends in Welsh class. That's the additional information. That's the first kind of the sentence. And then the second kind of the Welsh sentence is the emphasis. The thing of importance is being emphasized because it goes first in the sentence, almost always used when introducing yourself or your profession. So your name and like who you are, basically, that's the second kind of a question. And for example, when it comes to who are you, is actually different when you say in English, like when you translate it from Welsh to English, it's actually different. Because like Freya Adui means I am Freya, but when you translate to English, she's actually saying Freya I am. That doesn't make sense, but in Welsh it's like this, apparently. Like nurse Adui, that means nurse I am, which means I am nurse actually, like I am a nurse. It just translates different, like Welsh is really different with English. Yeah, like for example, Welsh person is Cymro, or English person means Saeson, or a scientist, Gwyddonydd ydw I, which means scientist I am, but that doesn't make sense, of course. The thing that makes sense is I am a scientist in English, that makes sense. So it's just 2 kinds of sentences. Okay, asking who, how you are doing using these sentence structures. So, Freya ydw I, which is Freya I am, but in English, of course, is I am Freya. So the question is, pwy wyt ti? Pwy wyt ti, pwy means who. So the question means, who are you? Like who you are, who are you? And the answer you should give is ydw I. So I am. For example, if you ask me now, pwy wyt ti, I say Fatma ydw I. If I said pwy ydw I, that would mean who am I? But I want to ask, who are you? So I need to change my pronouns, of course. Pwy wyt ti? So wyt ti replace dwi I as you. I ask you now, guys, pwy wyt ti? 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 Well done, guys, yeah. Did you get the structure now? Yeah. So, pwy wyt ti, who are you? And then ydw I, your name and ydw I is I am, and then your name. For example, I'm going to now teach you when you say, are you this? Like, you know, are you, for example, are you Ismahan? And then, yes, I am. I'm going to teach you that bit now. So over here, we've got Tom. They say, Tom wyt ti, and then Tom wyt ti means, are you Tom? The question is, Tom wyt ti? So he either needs to say yes, which means ydw, no, which means nac ydw. Tom wyt ti, there's a mistake there, which needs to be ydy, Tom ydw I. So, are you Tom? Yes, I'm Tom. And then over here, Tom wyt ti, but he's not Tom, he's Dylan. So he says nac ydw, Dylan ydw I. So, are you Tom? No, I'm Dylan. That's the translation in English. Cerys wyt ti, Cerys says nac ydw, dim Cerys ydw I. Which means, no, I'm not Cerys. My name's not Cerys, but its actual name is Freya, so she says Freya ydw I. Cymro wyt ti, so are you a Welsh person? Nac ydw, dim Cymro ydw I. I am not a Welsh person. Saeson ydw I. I'm an English person. Hanesydd wyt ti? Nac ydw, dim hanesydd ydw I. Medig ydw I. So I'm not like a history person. So I'm going to actually ask you guys now, same question. But I'm just going to make up names. Let's say, can I use one of your names? What's your name? Lana, yeah? Very nice name. Lana wyt ti? Lana wyt ti? Nac ydw, yeah? You're not Lana. Efin ydw I, well done. What's your name? Ofyn. Ofyn ydw I? Well done. Or you can say, nac ydw, dim ofyn ydw I, and then your name ydw I. Understand? Lana ydw I? You. Yeah, that's right. Well done. So did everyone understand this bit now, yeah? The structure of how to say who you are? Now, I want everyone to split into pairs. Well, you three as three, and then you two. Well, actually, you can split into the groups. I don't mind. You three and then you guys at the front. If you split into groups and start asking yourself questions, pwy wyt ti, who are you? And then giving your names. And then I want you to use different names as well in the group. For example, Tom wyt ti, nac ydw, Dylan ydw I. That's not Tom, that's Dylan. So you can use your different types of names, whatever you want to ask. And then just learn the structure of ydw and nac ydw. All right? All right, then split into groups. I'll give you about 2 minutes then. How are you? With adjectives as well. So should wyt ti, what does should wyt ti mean? I think all of you should know if you learn Welsh in school. Should wyt ti. Well, when you do S, you use it as well. So should wyt ti. Yeah, how are you? That's right. So these are the answers for should wyt ti. When you ask the question should wyt ti, it's actually should ydw I would say how am I, but the question is asking you how are you. Do you get me? So should wyt ti makes sense instead of should ydw I. And the answers that you can use is iawn, da iawn, wedi blino, that's the one that I always use, off nadau, wedi blino iawn, hapus iawn, or trist. All right? So let me ask someone a question and let's see if you can get the answers. Should wyt ti? Yeah, should wyt ti? Yeah, should wyt ti? Wedi blino. Should wyt ti? شدويتي 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 happy you guys are all happy today شدويتي شدويتي you're tired half of you are happy today that's good all right yeah so like I said the answers for shudoti, so how are you, will be these. It's positive and negative. So the positive ones are iawn, da iawn, hapus iawn. But when it comes to negative ones, you're either sad, trist, wedi blino, tired, or off nadau, terrible, wedi blino iawn, so tired that I literally want to sleep all day. All right? So can you guys split into groups again? And this time ask your friend the question, shudoti.